Okay, so for those of you that can follow this sort of speak, if you get confused, please immediately stop watching because you are going to just lose it, or you can listen but just have an open mind. And one of the things that I wanted to talk about is how everybody has depicted Saturn as this really evil, like monster. I'm pretty sure the storyline is like baby eating crazy man with a beard, right? Like, isn't that what people have described it as for a long time? And that is because there were a system of watchers in design for all of time, and for the beginning and for the end and for all systems, right? So you could say that those have been the watchers from that point forward, and that they've been looking over the earth and keeping an eye on things, but also being able to govern forces and sources that are above people's understanding that are walking the earth right now. So unfortunately, the watchers got a little out of control, and they started to be here and exert their power in ways that only served them, which is how they became the soul suckers, which is the imagery there. So again, these people started to, really, really damage the world and its coexistence with all things, and stopped doing their job of being keepers of the earth, and instead started to do things for their own power and benefit and gain. And that's what this time period is about. So I speak a lot about Saturn because when I initially visited Saturn in a meditation, it was barren. And the man I refer to as Father was there with me. And he showed me that I was so powerful that I could project light and be uninjured and unharmed. And he walked with me through a battlefield once. And I just projected light and walked with him. And then he made me walk through the battlefield alone every single time after that. And this is again in meditation and in a past life regression. After that first meditation that I had, he came to me again and showed me that in meditation. So I was then able to, in meditation, make Saturn as a beautiful, life-giving green planet with gateways to many spaces and time, but only for those that are fully souled, like S-O-U-L, okay? Not to get confused. So fully human, integrated mind, body, soul with themselves, and had a full heart turned on and, consciousness. They are capable of passing through those gateways into all other worlds, but other beings are no longer allowed. So that this time period over the past, arguably, I guess maybe since I was born or since the beginning of time or whatever, but also intentionally since about 2014 of the summer, this has been something that's been really, really intense work for me in meditation. I just didn't realize it and put all of the pieces together until now. But we are seeing major shifts in all of consciousness right now. And it's really important because if we all do this work and understand this work, then we can really shift the tides, because Saturn is actually not what it's perceived as. That's because the watchers stopped doing their job and were abusing their power. Saturn is actually a mother figure who is both disciplined and fun, who is knowledgeable and also ignorant. It's the light and the dark. It's the opening of all time and space. It is the mother of all things. And so it's really important that when watchers are here, that they remember their place, because otherwise then Mama has to incarnate on this planet and remind all of her children where they stand and what needs to occur for their existence to be possible.